And so even when we talk about 666, 6 neurons, 6 protons, 6 electrons, that is the number for the makeup of the carbon-based body. So when people say, "Oh, don't give into the beast. Don't take the beast," or "Don't get the stamp," you are born into the beast. Okay, you're born into the beast. That's just what it is. However, that's what that means. Born into sin. That's what that means. You're born into sin. When you fell from consciousness, when Adam and Eve fell from consciousness into the body, that created duality and separation from the source, God, the one God, Lord. Okay. And that created the physical vessel. As a result, that physical vessel is made up of those archonic forces for each limb, each body part. And that makes up 365 demonic forces. Okay. You can look this up for yourself. And the physical world mirrors our flesh. That's why we are so intrigued and enticed and feel like we're in such bondage, because the physical world knows those numbers. They know how to activate those codes. They just mirror what we already are. So it's like a calling card. So your flesh is constantly fighting, and you're not going to know who you is. You're not going to know who you are. You're going to be having a crisis, because Christ is not governing the body. That's the whole point of him dying for our sins, so that we could, while we live on earth, bring heaven back into the body, which is earth as well, and control it, for lack of better words. But you cannot do this on your own. It's impossible. So again, the shallow interpretation would be the fact that this is an evil body, right? But the body is the house, the body is the temple, the body is the vessel, the body is church, the body is an altar, as I said before, where truth must become flesh. Okay. That is how you anchor the body back into alignment, anchoring it into truth. And what is Christ? The truth and the way. I hope this is making sense. All right. The deeper teaching of this too is that the ungoverned body, meaning a body that is ungoverned by Christ, is governed by wounds. It's governed by the pure flesh, by the things that it's already made up of. So if the body is not awakened, right, and governed by divine consciousness, it can be patterned by lower forces, i.e., that calling card I was talking about earlier. It can be ruled by appetite, by fear, by trauma, by impulse, by envy, by shame, by bitterness, all of these things, and wound distortion and survival. So, in other words, the body can become obedient to whatever